Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. I am LinkMaster10, and today I am going to be tackling Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Played through a few seeds of this, and it's just a great game organically. But yeah, doing the randomizer just adds a nice little fun layer to it. And it was one of the easiest ones to set up, so that's a good sign. But yeah, I'm gonna be kind of just going through my thought process on this, and show off some tricks. I don't know a whole lot. It's probably not a surprise to anybody. Uncheck that. But yeah, I thought it would be a lot of fun to just kind of play around with this. So I've got pretty basic settings on. I do have randomized music, and I have it set to start out as a child. But I only have 4 medallions required to go to Ganon, so I don't have to do every single temple. I have songs are shuffled just amongst each other. So I'm not going to get a song from doing the cuckoos or at the bottom of the well or anything like that. I also have it set where I have the Zelda sequence turned off, so as soon as I get into the castle, like I climb through the little thing by where you jump and find Talon, that you get that stuff right there. Alright, I'm also going to be trying to track on the fly, which is not something I typically do. Usually I just kind of make notes of it, but I've kind of played around with some settings. Overall, feel pretty happy with it. Also, I have that start with the Deku sticks, because I do not have the sword going, so these are kind of a nice replacement. They do more damage, which is helpful, but it's kind of fun to route around, not always having the Kokiri sword. Also, face planting into a boulder. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything else is shuffled on. I mean, I have a couple... Ooh, bombs are so nice to get early. Can I just say? But I didn't want to get so detailed. First of all, I'm not that skilled in the randomizer. Also, one of the fun things about the randomizer, and also frustrating, is as you are playing, when you're so used to the vanilla game, you kind of forget about a lot of the triggers that the randomizer relies on you knowing. So like when certain things are unlocked, medallion requirements to unlock certain songs and things within the game. So it does add a layer of fun, but it can also be frustrating when you're like, oh my gosh, why can't I do this part yet? And it's because you're just so used to doing stuff in a certain order. Also, this is... I don't want to talk to you right now. This is the most frustrating. But that does... That's what I wanted to do. That does remind me that I do have the Deku tree is open, so I don't need to collect the Kokiri sword and the Deku shield. And standoff with Mido, I can just walk straight in, which is nice. So right now I'm just trying to gather up some rupees, because there is a mysterious item I can buy in the Lost Woods. I also can buy the Deku shield, which is going to be helpful. Thank you. So, like I said, I need 40 rupees. Shouldn't be too bad. There's one to the side of the inside the shop. But I kind of have the standard early game routing. So I run around the Kokiri Forest for a bit. You get a song when you try to leave at Saria's. Oh, no, so let me adjust this real quick. I'm going to pause for a second. Okay. Sorry, I know that was only like a second for you guys, but I realized my settings were a little wonky. Alright, let me run and do this, then get some more money, and then I think I can farm up some rupees. There should be one behind that little house. Excuse me, where's my money? Okay, well that's fine. This will give me my 40. So I'm gonna get my bombs out. I'm gonna check a little bit in the Lost Woods. One thing I really encourage people that are starting to play Zooter is to be aware of where the hole locations are, because a lot of times you'll get trolled by items in there. Alright, well, I'm not gonna write that hint down, because that's... I already got a bomb bag. That would just be an upgrade. Okay, so I can't do this one because of slingshot. I don't have the ocarina. Alright, Boomerang and Zora's Fountain is pretty good. And more money is helpful. It's going to be kind of hard for me to do commentary and also keep track of what items I'm coming across. Alright, I want to go over here because this is where I can find the mysterious item. It's going to take me to the bridge underneath where you see Saria. So same thing, can't do Saria's song for that guy. But yeah, some early tips, being aware of where holes are. Oh, I forgot about this guy. I actually didn't know if that would work. Alright, piece of heart, not too bad. But utilizing the Gossip Stone hints, because the way this works is if something is a required item, it's considered Way of the Hero. So that's going to be things like your light arrows, magic, I think strength upgrades, your bow, obviously. I think there's another hole I can get. I can at least get some money out of it. This is for the, yeah. This one might be money. Also remembering that if you get, did that really not count? If you get explosives early, you do have to have a bomb bag to hold them. Same with if you get like bomb chews. And that's one thing that I didn't realize is I would get bombs and not have a bomb bag, so I couldn't buy more. And that'll really cripple you early on. Okay, I don't really feel like going into the Deku Tree right now. So, I got most of the items. I could read some of the hints on the stones around the Deku Tree, but I'm not going to worry about that. But let me get my song. Or, sorry, my ocarina. I have that as vanilla. And then typically, once I do some of the stuff in the Kokiri Forest, I just kind of beeline for Hyrule Castle. Couple checks you can do there. You can do the slingshot game, and thankfully, unlike an adult where you have to have the bow to get the prize for the game, you don't have to as a kid. That was another thing I did not realize until playing this. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but... Alright, where am I? Also, I'm not always going to remember to walk backwards. It is faster, but sometimes I just don't think about it. I think technically rolling can be faster, but it's only if it's frame perfect. And I can guarantee I am not doing any frame perfect rolling. So let me just get this money. Oh, I also do have the Happy Mask unlocked, so once I do the Zelda sequence, then I can get the masks. That was a good shot. 51's enough. But I have it turned on that the bunny hood functions like it does in Majora's Mask, so once I get the bunny hood equipped, I can run faster, which is really, really nice for overmap movement. Alright, I don't have any of the shop items shuffled because I'm not completely ridiculous. I definitely have not played enough seeds to be that good with it. Alright, and then this one, thankfully, the pattern is always the same. Oops. I say as I screw it up. That's alright, as long as you get... Oh. Okay, I was gonna say, as long as you get all but one, but I think if you got, obviously if you miss two, you can do it for free. Whew. I cannot believe I sniped that out. Oh my gosh. Oh! No editing, right? We're gonna leave this in. I am playing with the controller, but it does kind of make it a little bit more frustrating sometimes. Definitely not user error, that's for sure. Okay. Worth it. I lost money on that, even getting the free games. Alright. So let me do this part. And I'll go ahead and get this Skulltula. I do think I have it set... Oops, wrong button. I do think I have it set that I only have 10, 20, and 30 Skulltulas turned on. It just makes it nice so you're not having to kill 50 to get a required item. Alright, piece of heart, Zora's River, Kidoke. Alright, I'm just kind of glancing at my tracker. It seems pretty accurate right now. And you can actually turn this off so you already have this sequence done, but since I go to Hyrule Castle anyway, I figure I might as well just have it turned on. I can read the Gossip Stone. The day adjusts pretty quickly to night so your chicken can hatch. Gerudo Training Ground, okay. I can get a little bit more money. Obviously it's faster to climb up the chains, but... But yeah, I love the options available for customization. How nuanced you can make the seed you're playing. I also do have faster... I don't know exactly what the setting is, but basically it allows for faster movements. So if you see me pushing the crates a little quicker, that's why. Every little bit helps. But that's another thing I've ran into with playing is getting to the Forest Temple as an adult and pushing the blocks. Also, sorry, my mic hardcore spiked for some reason. But going to push the blocks and realizing you have to have the Goron bracelet. And again, you have it in the vanilla game because you get it as a kid. So those are the kind of fun and frustrating things. You're like, oh my gosh, never thought about that. Alright. So let's see what song we get from Impa. Zelda's Lullaby locks a lot of stuff, so sometimes it's good to get it early. But then other times it just opens up so much, kind of makes it harder to decide what you want to do. Oh, sorry. Scrolling through text. As I say it, I get Zelda's Lullaby. I'm trying, Impa, I'm sorry. Alright, let me... Oh, okay. I was looking for it on my tracker, like, where is it? Alright, well let me go over to Kakariko. Some checks you can do. With the bombs, I can head to Zora's Domain as well, which is nice. Oh my gosh, pick up these hitboxes on these birds. Cool thing about the cuckoos is this is another thing that you can change. So you can have it that it's just set to 1. But I don't really mind doing them all. It's pretty quick. They're all in the same place. Oh, also, I meant to get the bunny hood, but that's okay. Alright, now the hardest thing is picking up the bird. But not, I jumped down the hole and had to restart and get all the birds again. But yeah, I'll go down that hole in a moment. Come on. It's like extra wonky today. I wasn't trying to talk to you, but thank you. We're gonna have a Cuckoo Seed. We're gonna do this, probably head to Lon Lon Ranch and do the game there. Check out the item in that little back of the shack. Get a song from Malin. And that'll kind of give us a better direction of where I want to go. But yeah, you can see the guard already has the mask on. I did not give myself near enough room. I just realized that. Honestly, as soon as I jumped, I was like, is that high enough? It was not high enough, folks. That's better. But yeah, with Zelda's Lullaby, I can check the Royal Tomb. Get a song there. I can explore some of Goron City. There's not too much, although with the bombs I can get a couple checks. No, you were doing so well. The sun song is also really nice to have, just to be able to change the day. Alright, Andrew, what you got for me? Wow. Thanks so much. Alright, so just a few more checks around here. Sorry, I need him to get in a hole. I might wait to do the Royal Tomb. Go up to Goron City and change it to night. Ooh, okay. So probably be going there in a bit. Oh, that's nice to get for free. Yeah, I was been practicing learning the skip for the Deku tree where you can skip the basement. So it'd be cool to see if I can do it. I hadn't done it in a while. And it took me several tries. Oh, I know something I can show off. Oh, actually, no, I have to do it as an adult, but let me just go ahead and do the Royal Tomb while I'm right here. I can scout the item in the little crate on the ledge. But yeah, I can't move the graves yet with the grumpy kid there. Apparently I can blow one up by playing a song, but moving them that's disgraceful. Also, the hot buttons of the ocarina and your boots being on the D-pad is so nice. Alright, now I need to remember I can't get the chest in here. Oh, I'm probably gonna die. I didn't think about that. I'll come back. I don't want to die in one hit from a bat. You can come back as an adult, that's fine. Okay, so you can actually scope this item, so it's kind of, if you line up over here and you roll and press your up button, you can kind of see what's in there. Okay, heart piece. So you can do that in a couple different places, save you some time, or in this case, having to plant a bean, come back, or do some wonky movement with the hook shot. Also, sorry about the beeping. I can get a pot up here or something. Anything in here? Splinters. Here they go. Maybe there's a heart in here. Okay. Also, you can get this item early. So I think in the vanilla game it wants you to use the hook shot. But you can actually get here as a child or an adult. So all you want to do, obviously, climb up here, get all the way to the edge, and then just side hop. And you'll automatically land on the fence. And then you can talk to this guy. Okay. That's nice. Thank you, dude. Not a bad start. Hopefully that doesn't mean water temple. But that's kind of the fun thing with the seeds is there is a generic logic you gotta follow. Worry about that guy later. But it's not like every single item is going to instantly push you to a certain thing. Like, oh, I have iron boots, so that means I have to do water temple. There is a generic path that the game will point you. And obviously, it doesn't expect you to be able to do things that you don't have items for. So obviously, when you do glitches and stuff like that, that can affect it. But it's never going to expect you to, you know, complete the forest temple without the bow. Or put the bow on Ganon, since you need the bow to defeat him. Things like that. The game is pretty well set up with that stuff. Also, when you create a seed, the game is very cool and it creates a spoiler log. So if you ever get stuck, you can just review that and it'll tell you what you've missed. And I've had to do that plenty of times. Usually just because of my own forgetting stuff, but sometimes the logic requires you to double dip a dungeon, which is really irritating, but it does happen. So sometimes that can cause confusion. You're like, wait, I need the hover boots, I don't, you know, and then you have to go and do this part to get the hover boots, to go back to the Shadow Temple that required you to get this item. Alright, well I can get, I think, 2 chests here. And a Skulltula. There's a 3rd chest I need the hammer for. Get used to seeing those. Gerda Valley. Alright, and... But earlier I was talking about the Way of the Hero hints from the Gossip Stones. You also get so many messages telling you if something is dead or barren, which means there's no progress there. I know. Okay, so this guy I need to stop in front of his sign. So I can do that as a kid. Honestly, it's probably better just to take the hint. Oh, okay. Well, I might still check out the Deku Tree, but that's another nice find. Let's see. I guess I can do the spinning pots here. I need Saria for an item from him, but I can at least open his room up and, like I said, light the torches. And I can buy more bombs, which is nice. Also, a cool thing about the randomizer is a lot of times you can do Dodongo's Cavern as an adult, and it just makes it so much easier. You can reach a lot of places you normally have to go the long way around, and oh, another Deku stick is nice. Oh yeah, definitely gonna be buying bombs trying to do this thing. It's like the in the Shadow Room, or the Shadow Temple, you have to throw into the spinning pods to get like a small key and I think a heart piece. That's good. Actually, I will take those. Alright, let's try this again. I'll just try a couple more times. Alright, I'll take all of those. Okay, I can do the fairy fountain at the top of Death Mountain. I might do that. Again, that's a nice thing about Zelda's Lullaby. I could do the one now in the... Oop, wrong way. I can do the one in Hyrule Castle. I just need bombs for that. Since I can hold 20 bombs, I could probably do Dodongo's Cavern, but like I said, if I have the option, I'd prefer to do it as an adult. Alright, not worried about getting the bomb juice. Oh, I do want to get this though. That's a chest. Alright, well, keep them coming. Obviously, there's other stuff I'd rather see. Link. But yeah, it's not bad to get healthy early on. I can't believe that worked. I feel like that's, I never remember if this is, I know it's a hole, but if it's actually something or just like you can get a fish or something dumb. Oh, it's a cow, not something dumb. Alright, well, let's climb this. Go about your day, Carl. Alright, and I'll hit there's a gossip stone to my right. I forgot all about that guy. Oh my gosh. Okay, whew. Alright. Don't want to take the owl down. I think he might take me to the castle, or does he just take me down at the bottom of to Kakariko? I don't honestly remember. Okay, not too bad. Obviously there's other stuff I'd prefer to get, but Deku Nets can be really powerful. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I want to worry about doing. I'm not gonna jump down, go towards like the fire temple area. Ooh, that had hurt. Man, these rocks are on point. Jeez. Okay, go back to the fairy fountain. Also, I love how my magic meter is red. Alright, you know what? Just in case I get sniped by like a random boulder, let me just err on the side of caution. Also, if you guys are looking at the tracker and you're thinking, man, she's not flagging any of the heart pieces, you are absolutely right. That's too many to keep track of. Also, there's a skull in that one, but I'm not close to getting a reward, so I'm not going to worry about it. I do need to mark those, though. Oh, I have to go to the Happy Mask Salesman. I was gonna say, when does that letter disappear? Alright, doubt there's... Oh, okay, good. Well, that's better for everybody. Okay, there's a hole down here with re-deads I don't want to worry about. What I am gonna do... I can check the grave when it's nighttime, but I'll just move on. Maybe I'll get the sun song from Malin. That would be nice. And then since I have Zelda's Lullaby, I can see about doing Zora's Domain. You can glitch in there a couple different ways as an adult, like with the hover boots. But again, it's not like if you find anything in there, getting it that way, then it's out of logic. Okay, so just a couple checks here. Alright, let's play with some more chickens. Well, I know where one is. Also, what's really annoying is the number of times I have tried to grab a chicken and I've gone out the door. Yeah, I'll marry Malin. Alright, well, I just made my money back. But yeah, then you have to reset the game. Alright, I'll talk to Malin in a bit. Let me take the long trek, go into the little shed in the back. That's another one like that graveyard ledge that you can scope without moving the boxes and all that. Also, I do have ice traps on. I think that's an automatic feature. I think you can turn it off or increase the number, but I'm just leaving it as the default, whatever that is. So sometimes you'll see an item and you'll think it's something exciting like the hook shot, and it'll just be an ice trap. Alright. I'll go ahead and grab that. Hopefully that's not the water temple, but yeah, you can just roll into the wall and change your view. Thank you. Looking for that enter text. But yeah, you can scope it out, save yourself the trouble. Okay, Zora Tunic. Got me nervous. Got me looking for it on my tracker. There it is. But yeah, iron boots and Zora's Tunic not looking too good. Alright, let's talk to Malin, and then I will probably head over to Zora's Domain. Wish there was a much quicker way to get through this instead of walking all the way around. But yeah, honestly at the beginning, it's really just about information gathering. I mean, I could probably knock out the Deku Tree, the Dongo's Cavern. But you really do want to take advantage of being able to explore a good bit. Because typically what happens is you're able to do a bit of a dungeon rush. Ow, boo! It's vanilla. Ah, it's okay. Got another song checked off. That can be helpful as an adult. I also have it that as an adult, as soon as you have Epona song, you can call her. You don't have to race the Gorman brothers or whatever. Alright, I got 4. Alright, yeah, let's head to Zora's Domain. Buy a couple magic beans just in case. Nothing really for me to check at the Gerudo training ground. I mean, I can use the chicken to fly to the waterfall get to Lake Hylia, but not really ready for that yet. But maybe that'll be the kind of long-term loop. And then I'll leave Hylia and come back to Hyrule Field, hit a couple of the holes with the bombs. Barely, jeez. Alright, now are you going to behave while I talk to this outstanding person? Alright, I'll just buy 3. You did not behave. Pretty much put yourself all the way back home. But yeah, just a couple, just in case. But I want to make sure I have enough for the diving game. Zora's Domain. Alright, what do we got up here? Is that more bomb chews? Doke. Also, we are always hoping that we don't have any clues with the frogs. I think the first frogs you just need to know a couple songs, but I think for the Frogs 2 prize, you gotta have a bunch of songs. Hey! Link, I'm gonna be really upset if you don't pick up this chicken. Thank you. So hopefully it won't come to that. There, you're free. Oh, now I can pick them up like there's nothing to it. But yeah, there's several checks that are really, really irritating. Just like in any game. Get this guy. You don't say. Alright, what? Oh my gosh, Link. Just walk backwards. Just do it, dude. Alright, and let's read this hint. Death Mountain Crater. Okay, so that's where you'd get the Bolera of fire, normally. Also, I think I said Bolera. And I don't know why my voice is cracking. Alright, let's do this. Also, okay, we see. Also, there's a gossip stone by the ladder where the Skulltula comes out at night, but not worried about that. Alrighty. It's kind of appropriate music. The ice cavern here. Also, you got King Zora. In order to get him to move aside, you need to find a bottle with Ruto's letter. And fun fact I learned in this playthrough, or this randomizer, is if you don't move him aside with Ruto's letter, he's not out of the way when you need to go to the ice cavern as an adult. So that's kind of an annoying thing too. So again, it's just kind of stuff you don't think you have to worry about because you just expect him to be gone because he's gone when you get to an adult or when you get there as an adult. So I'll try to kind of point out stuff like that. You guys might not care, or you might already be aware, but I want this to be as interactive as it can be with just me. Again, glancing at my tracker, I guess I can mark the magic beans. Alright, get my reward, and then I will light the torches, and I guess... No, I can't go to Lake Hylia because I don't have the scale, unless I get it here. Oh man. Don't get me wrong, that's nice, but oh man, it's got me fearing the water temple. Link? Thank you. I mean, what else do you need? Okay. I feel like it's really weird. Sometimes even with the bunny hood, I feel like that makes the flame go out quicker. But put it away, kid. Alright, well, absolutely worth it. Alright, well, I think I'm going to check out maybe a few more holes, go to Lake Hylia. Oh! I forgot all about that. I do want that. Do I want to come back all the way here with the chicken, though? Ouch, that was really rude. That's the question. Haha, you couldn't spit at me. You know, I kinda do. Forget, is there a Skulltula here? Why, yes. Alright, that's 5. I don't know how accurately I'll keep up with stuff like that, but... I mean, some of the stuff, it's just a pre-rendered tracker, so it's kind of silly for me to... You know, like, I probably won't track the keys. Probably won't as much track the Deku Seed and Deku Stick upgrades. I mean, if I think about it, I will, but... I don't think anyone's gonna say, wow, I was gonna watch your playthrough, but then you didn't track that you had 30 seeds, so forget that. Alright, come on. Alright. Now, what the funny thing is going to be is if I go all the way to get this, and it is an ice trap. I won't even be mad. I will just be very much amused. Oh, it's real. Where is it on my tracker, though? To be honest, I don't normally keep up with... Well, I do use a tracker. Even though most of the stuff I already know. It's more for other people, though. But I normally write notes down in a notebook, and that's not really conducive to playing and giving commentary. So we'll just chance it. Kind of figured I'll go maybe about an hour for the episodes, since that seems to kind of be my standard format. So maybe I'll check these. I'll reset to Kokiri Forest. And then do as much as I can of the Deku Tree. I might get walled by not having the slingshot, which is fine. I'll know that pretty quickly. And then I can see about turning an adult. Alright, so there's an open hole over here. There's also one by Hyrule Castle. I think there's an open hole. Or yeah, maybe it's the rock. I am very interested in what you have to say, Mr. P-Hat, but not currently. Okay. Plundering the market. Okay. So that's why it's cool to read the hints, so now I don't have to worry about trying to do Richard. I assume that also applies to, like, the Bomb Chew Bowling in the treasure chest game. Okay, yeah, there's the open hole here. Yeah, I got like 4 of them from Kakariko. Well, foo. Alright, there's a hole in the middle of here. I forget what's in there. Like I said, I hadn't played this in several months. You selling me a mysterious item? Yeah. Okay, well, actually not mad about that. That's a really good deal. Oh, there's a couple other things I can do. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll route... Because I can take the owl back to the castle town or castle market, whatever. And I'm wondering if it's worth to get the masks. Not even the bunny hood. I feel like I'm gonna hit this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it too close. So let me read a couple of these stones. But anyway, I was saying not the bunny hood, but the Mask of Truth and the Skull Mask, I think it is. If you take that to the Deku Playground in the Lost Woods, they'll give you items for it. And I have been roadblocked many a times by that stupid Deku Playground. Yes, it is. Okay. So, quickest way to do this, to read the stones, is just basically talk to Navi and listen. But, let's say line yourself up, which I did not do. There. Good enough. Just run along the wall where you can actually touch and you're not having to swim. But I can also see what Rudo's letter is. Alright, I lied. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so here's one of them. Oh, I also have this... Ooh, hopefully that's not important, because Ocarina of Time is only unlocked by completing all the spiritual stone dungeons. So that could be potentially irritating. Oh, I was talking about the Scarecrow song. Yeah, I have it set so I already have the Scarecrow song unlocked, and as soon as I pull out my Ocarina, if I am close enough to his vicinity, he will automatically pop up. So that's really nice. Again, there's so many nice quality of life stuff in these randomizers. Alright, well, that's fine. Because I'm just going to probably clear it out completely as an adult. Unless it's Spiritual Stone. Also, if you're looking at the tracker below where it has like the stones and stuff like that, it's got obviously green is Forest Temple, red is Fire, Water, Shadow, Spirit, bottom of the well, I think it's Ganon's Fortress, or sorry, no, Gerudo Fortress, Gerudo Training Ground, and Ganon's Castle. Okay. Also, another cool quality of life is it's set so that any fish I catch is going to give me the reward. So you don't have to try to hunt out the big one. Just have to annoyingly fish them in. Okay. Ooh, that's really nice. That is quite nice. Oh, I always forget I gotta quit. And so the way most of the hints work in this game is it could be talking about the progressives. So like your progressive strengths or your bow with your quiver upgrades, your hook shot and your long shot, those are all progressive. Alright, what is our item here? Oh, is that fire arrows? Well, we want that. Are you... Link. Link, Link, Link. You are a fool! Oh, that's really nice too. Okay. Well, this is some pretty good progress. Alright, I don't really care to go back to Zora's domain. I said I can go back to Hyrule Castle, get the masks. You know what? I think I'll do that. Well, it's gonna be dark by the time I do. I can get up here with the hook shot, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, so that's what I'll do. I think that might round up the episode then. Alright, yeah, I don't need to do Richard. Come on. Even though it's tempting to get the bunny hood, at this point I've done so much without it, it's just kind of a waste when there's other chests that I need to, or other masks I need to use. Okay, thank you. Yeah, skull mask. Alright, let's go ahead and check out this fairy fountain. Just Link, climb up the vines. Alright, what is in cave number 2? You know, this is definitely a game that, like, when your execution is on point, you feel top tier. But then sometimes your execution is off, or the game forces your execution to be off, and it's just, you feel the worst. That opposite spectrum of emotions. Okay. Alright, well, we've got a required item, so our magic in and our light arrows, nice. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I need to check out, so I'm just going to reset. I pressed the quick button for it and it did not want to work. Yeah, let's not go to file. Look at all that stuff. Yeah, well, hi Saria. Jeez. A little space, please. Yeah. I'll check this out, and then regardless, I will end the episode, and then I think when we start the next one, I'll check out the Deku tree. And we'll see where that one goes. Alright, let's do this. Link. My gosh. Alright. Normally it's 8, but this time it's only 5 notes. Oh, it didn't register my first button. First try, guys. Okay, that's okay. I checked it out. There's also some more money back here. Okay, well, we crossed that off the list. I know, you want me to check out the Deku tree. Leave me alone. Alright, I think this one is to the left. Everything you own. Alright, let's go here. Let's say, where is that hole? This really is the perfect ominous setting for wearing this mask. Okay, thank you. Thank you. In my face. Okay. I love the mirror shield. Such a cool looking one. And actually, fun fact on the randomizer, you can actually customize the colors. Or you can have it be rainbow or random. But I just like it vanilla. Okay. Well, let's just warp back. We got that checked off. I'll make my way downtown walking fast to the Deku tree. I think 15 sticks is enough. I should get some more in there if I need to. And I could go to the Temple of Time and check and see if this is a stone or an actual medallion. But it's fine. This is a pretty quick dungeon, even if you can't do the basement skip. Death Mountain Trail is foolish. Okay, well, that might be helpful. Alright, so there's a thing you can do with this. Because there's another stone hidden back here. Oh my gosh, how many layers do you have, tree? There it is. Just, thank you. Just do it, Link. And you can see that it's just totally worth taking that trek. Okay, well, let me get in here and then we will call the episode. Okay. Jeez. We have made it to the Deku Tree. Just real quick, I do have it set so I have the map and compass in every dungeon. Just helps create some more item pool, and that way the dungeons I'm not as familiar with, I know if I still have items left. So just kind of a little helpful thing for me. But yeah, this is where I'm going to call the episode. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the continuous support on my channel and any of my videos and series. And I hope you guys will stick around for the next video. I will see you next time.